A Des Moines resident, Doug Jensen, who you see right here, tonight behind bars at the Polk County Jail, accused of taking part in the violent U.S. breach of the U.S. Capitol. FBI agents taking him into custody overnight. Local 5's John Diaz has more on what charges he faces and what that could mean for him.
Eva, this 41-year-old facing at least 5 separate charges, and if he's found guilty of those charges, he could spend years in federal prison.
Everybody stay down! Get down!
An attack on our nation's capital, and now a Des Moines man accused of being right inside the crowd.
Anytime you're in federal court, it's serious.
Iowa criminal defense attorney Nick Sarcone helps us break down the charges, but first, take a look. Here's a photo of Jensen we received from the D.C. police. And now this video, posted on Twitter, showing what appears to be Jensen making his way into the Capitol building. As for those charges, the most serious, according to Sarcone, obstructing a law enforcement officer during a civil disorder, and knowingly entering or remaining in a restricted building without lawful authority.
These are the charges they can fit off the general conduct and the pictures. If he did something more significant while he was in there, they're going to have to develop more evidence.
Jensen also facing charges of disrupting the orderly conduct of government business, violent entry and disorderly conduct in a Capitol building, and parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building.
To the extent that Mr. Jensen may have gone there and potentially conspired with other people to take certain acts against the government, there could be other charges out there that are more significant.
The current charges alone could land Jensen in prison for several years.
Likely that he'd be facing anywhere from probation to 5 years in custody.
A couple of unknowns at this point that we're following. Will Jensen be released after he's indicted? And will he face those charges in federal court here in Iowa or back in Washington, D.C.?